Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Play Branson, and we are celebrating the 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, so my name's Chris Meyer. I'm here today with Haley Westrich. Haley, we are red, white, and
this.
blue.
Woo.
We really didn't plan this until
really.
we just like bring clothes and then we like, okay.
Throw it together.
We just throw it together. And so we just thought we'd be red, white, and blue for July 4th. So happy birthday to America. You know, I was hearing on the news the other day, and when we record this, obviously it's a different day, but they were making a big deal about President Trump talking on July 4th and having a celebration for America, and the Democrats didn't like that, and it's like, that's what it's about.
Right.
You know, so anyway, it's politics. We don't try to talk too much about politics, but Branson is very patriotic.
Yes.
We're also very faith-based. We have lots of different types of churches. We have gospel music in the shows. I think Branson is really how America should be. It's about God, family, country, family, all those kind of things.
For sure. Absolutely. You know? And we've got a guest today with us.
Yes, Dr. Marla Woodmansee. Hopefully I said her name right. And she's not a performer in a show, but she's bringing an event to town, and she does some of her own stuff. And so we're going to do something different today.
Right, and she's got a great story. So.
Yes, so we're looking forward to talking about that. And we hope that you have a happy 4th of July, and we'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.
There are so many things to do in Branson. You need help planning and booking all your fun. You need iBranson.com. You can find everything Branson has to offer from your computer, tablet, or cell phone. You can even buy tickets online or talk to one of their friendly Branson travel specialists. There's no sales pitches, no delivery fees, no service fees, and no waiting. It's fast and easy. Find your fun at iBranson.com. Do it all online or call 877-ENTERTAIN. That's 877-368-3782. iBranson.com.
Hey folks, welcome back to Play Branson, and today we have a special guest, Dr. Marla. And so I think you're our first official doctor on the show.
Really?
I think so.
Okay,
and
well,
so,
that's interesting.
So we've told people that this is kind of a different show, but you have an interesting background, and we want to talk about that, but you've got a special event coming up in Branson.
I do.
And we're going to talk about that probably the second half, so you're going to stay tuned. But like just some of the notes here were pretty darn fascinating. So tell people a little bit about your background and your history.
Well, I appreciate you having me, but my background is I was orphaned at birth, so I didn't have a family to go to when I was conceived or at the hospital or anything, and went into foster care for about 3.5 months without a family. Then I was adopted at 3.5 months old and learned from that time on forward that with God all things are possible. So he put me in a wonderful home after being orphaned. And then I went on a journey. I was a school teacher, became a single mom with 2 little children, and then went into Bible teaching, got a theology degree, so doctor of the church or doctor of divinity. And God just took me on this journey where he showed me left and right that God can do amazing things in people's lives. And people's lives can be changed dramatically if they just trust in the Lord and learn to lean on him and pray. And I know you wouldn't be probably where you are if you didn't have God in your life. And the journey he takes us on is incredible.
It is. And so along that way, you got your master's degree, you got your doctorate, and now you are doing things like, you have your own TV show, you have a radio show, you're putting on this conference. You're doing lots of stuff.
I'm doing a lot of things for the kingdom. God leads me on these journeys, and honestly, most of the time, I'm surprised by it. I don't know what I'm doing at the beginning, but he leads me, I follow, and then I figure it out along the way, and that's what's walking by faith. Mm-hmm. So he led me to have a conference with me learning that impossibilities can be possible in people's lives. I've seen it in my life. At one time, I had a brain tumor diagnosis. And God supernaturally healed me of that, which was incredible. And so he's shown me that he can do anything. And along that journey, being on the radio and starting a TV program and all these different things, I felt like the Lord said, I want you to have a conference in Branson, Missouri, where you live, and invite people to come and experience what you've experienced and learn what it's like to walk by faith and grab a hold of impossibilities becoming their possibilities. So many people are stuck, or they they don't know how to get out of their situations that they're in. Well, I wanted to bring a group of people together that are nationally known, they're anointed men and women, to come and really teach the people and come alongside them, and for them to believe for those impossibilities.
Yeah. So in the notes here, it talks about you escaped a deadly snake in Zimbabwe, Africa. And so that seems like an interesting story. So you gotta...
Well, we were on a mission trip, my husband and I. And right before I went up to go and speak to these Africans, I went to the little girl's room. I was nervous, so, women have to take care of their business. and so there was a hole in the ground, literally, with trash bags around it, held up by some kind of like wooden stick or something. That was the restroom. So I go there, I come out, and everyone's facing the front. I'm behind the whole crowd. And as I come out, there's a curled up snake in front of me by like 5 feet. And I was told before we went on this journey that if you run into a black mamba snake, don't get bit or you'll die. It's the most poisonous snake in the world. And it was black.
Yeah.
So I just said Jesus was what came out of my mouth. And out of the blue, an African gentleman came and kicked the snake, and it went flying off in the distance. I mean, it could have been like a YouTube video if someone would have caught it.
Yeah.
And then I was able to go forward and go to the platform and speak a message. But, in the midst of that, it showed me a picture of how the enemy or circumstances try to keep us from where God wants us to be. See, this snake was between me and where I was supposed to be on the platform, speaking to all these people, an encouraging word from the good news of the Bible. And the snake was keeping me from doing that. But that's so relative to everybody's lives. Sometimes we have obstacles, right?
Yeah.
But we can get past those obstacles if we depend on God.
Yeah.
So any favorite memories from other missionary trips or anything like that you can think of?
Well, I mean, that's probably tops it all.
Probably so.
But I haven't honestly done a whole lot of traveling outside the U.S. for mission trips. Mainly my mission work is in Branson, Missouri. So my journey in Branson is probably my most outstanding, memories. I mean, the different encounters I have here. And people in Branson are so amazing. We have the most unique group of people here. I mean, it's about faith, family, and the flag.
That's what we were just talking about earlier. Yeah.
And so we're really unique here that people want to come here because we have something special here that other places don't have. Nowhere else in the United States will you find what we have in Branson, Missouri. Right. So why not have a Christian conference and bring those people that are coming in to a location where they can see what we have and get something from Branson, Missouri and take it back home to them, to their communities, to their business. And so that's what we're doing with this conference. And, Branson's just like, I mean, who wouldn't want to come here to go to your hotel, Chris, be a part of this community, or even move here?
Yep. I tell you what, we're going to be back in just a moment, so hang tight, and we want to hear more about this conference coming up soon in Branson, so stay tuned.
There are so many things to do in Branson. You need help planning and booking all your fun. You need iBranson.com. You can find everything Branson has to offer from your computer, tablet, or cell phone. You can even buy tickets online or talk to one of their friendly Branson travel specialists. There's no sales pitches, no delivery fees, no service fees, and no waiting. It's fast and easy. Find your fun at iBranson.com. Do it all online or call 877-ENTERTAIN. That's 877-368-3782. iBranson.com.
Hey folks, welcome back to Play Branson, and today we are with Dr. Marla.
Yes, and so Dr. Marla, you've got an awesome conference coming up called Branson Summit. So talk to us about that, what people can expect.
Well, it's going to be amazing. I mean, they can expect miracles and impossibilities become impossible. It's going to be so empowering. People that think, there's something in my life that I'd like to see change, or relationships to be changed, and things in their business or in their lives that they think are impossibilities. Well, this conference is for people that can come and sit for 2 days, hear the most famous and anointed speakers in the nation, really, for Christian speakers. I mean, we have Lee Strobel coming, who had a movie made about his life called Case for Christ, who was an atheist turned Christian. And I mean, Lee Strobel's never even spoken in Branson, Missouri. So we have him that is just going to empower people. And people can come to Branson Summit with Sheila Walsh. Sheila Walsh is reaching 300 million people a week. I mean, that's that's phenomenal.
Yeah,
She's on TV all over the U.S. And I had someone call yesterday to order tickets because she couldn't believe Sheila Walsh was coming to Branson, Missouri. And then Jason Crabb, everybody loves Jason Crabb. I mean, his music, he came from the Crabb family, and then he broke off, and now he has his own career and his ministry. But I spent some time with Jason Crabb recently, and what I noticed about Jason Crabb that I don't think a lot of people know is he's a minister, not only a singer, but he is so blessed to pour out of what God has put in him. And they're going to spend 2 days. He's not just going to come and sing a couple songs and do like he normally does at most places. Jason Crabb is coming for 2 full days to sing in between speakers. He's going to have full reins to minister to people and talk to people on stage. So it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be unique. And then we have Josh McDowell. Josh McDowell is a favorite. I've had people call me from all over the U.S. and say, we are so excited Josh McDowell's coming to Branson, Missouri. He's written 152 books. He's been speaking since he was in his early 20s, and he's like, I think 78 years old or something. And
he's phenomenal. And,
he is phenomenal.
And I've seen him, and actually a couple of years ago he spoke at our church, and he brought a lot of actually artifacts. And his story, and really both his story and Lee's to me are very similar.
They are.
Both of these guys were really trying to prove God wrong, and that God didn't exist. And so from that, God just changed their life completely. And so very impactful in our culture, and just the proof that they have. So, I mean, this is a top lineup of speakers. And so the dates are, it says here, September 20th and 21st.
Yes, and I have a flyer.
There you go.
September 20th and 21st at the Mansion Theater here in Branson, Missouri. They can get tickets by going to drmarla.org. It's pretty simple. $59.
Okay.
It's only $59 for individuals. I have a lot of churches coming. If you're in a group, it's $49. If you buy like 10 tickets, you get a ticket free. And then we have a mountain moving package too. I don't know if you know about that.
Tell us.
Sight and Sound Theater is partnering with me, as are you, Chris, and your hotels. Sight and Sound Theater has offered a day on Thursday, September the 19th. You can go see Sight and Sound Theater's Samson. Come to my conference for 2 days on the 20th and 21st of September. For 3 days, $90. You get a discount price for Sight and Sound, a discount price for 2 days of the conference. And I mean, that's an amazing price.
That's a good deal. And so is the conference going to, is it start early in the morning, go late at night, or is there breaks in there, or how's that going to all work?
On September 20th, on Friday, it starts at 5 p.m. So that way, if people work or people traveling in from out of town, they can have time to get here. If people come in on Thursday, they'll have Friday to shop, whatever they want to do in Branson. Friday evening at 5, and then Saturday morning we'll start at 9 a.m. till noon, break for lunch for 2 hours, come back from 2 to 5.
2 to 5. Okay. So they will actually have some time to do other things in Branson. And if they stay over Saturday night, then you'd have Sunday to do stuff in Branson as well. And this is the first time you've done this in Branson, correct?
No, it isn't actually. I've had other conferences, just not at the Mansion Theater. I've been doing this for about 18 years in churches.
Okay, but this is the first one in a theater.
The first one in a theater, yes. And people are already asking me if I'm having it next year. I'm like, we'll see how this year goes, then we'll talk about next year.
Yeah. So Jason Crabb, Sheila Walsh, Lee Strobel, Josh McDowell, and of course I'm guessing you're speaking as well.
I think so, yes.
Since it's your conference.
I'll have something to say. I'm excited, but I'm more excited to hear the people coming.
Yeah. And so what kind of prompted you maybe to move to the theater and do something like this?
God.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I mean, I say that and laugh, but he just really dealt with me because I had so many people say to me, and we're actually filming this message as we speak at Faith and Wisdom Church, and we held 3 conferences here years ago. Another leader and I, we held conferences at Faith and Wisdom Church, and then that kind of ended, and we filled up on the 3rd year, and the Lord just spoke to my heart and said, you need to do something where people from all over can come into Branson. The place, like I said, this place is unique, and they can hear national anointed speakers And so God just led me, and I said, okay, we're doing it.
Awesome. So folks, here's the deal. If number one, and we always say this, if you haven't been to Branson, you need to come. And so this would be a great time to come, is when they're having the Branson Summit 2019. And let's see, website. Where should they go?
They can go to drmarla.org.
drmarla.org and check it out. And lots of great speakers. I highly recommend them. Jason Crabb, Sheila Walsh, and then the deal with Sight and Sound, that mountain moving package, that is a really good deal. So check out our website, come to Branson, and we'll be back in just a moment. Hey folks, welcome back to Play Branson, and we've got some exciting things coming up.
We do. One of my favorites is Silver Dollar City's Southern Gospel Picnic, and that's going to take place August 22nd through September 2nd. So, it's the great place to come and see a ton of your favorite Southern Gospel artists. My favorite, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. I think the Booth Brothers will be out there, Triumphant Quartet. The list goes on and on. So
Silver Dollar City, they have artists all throughout the day at their different venues. But then in the evening, they have an Echo Hollow. And there's thousands of people there.
Oh,
in
yeah.
those big
It's a
shows.
lot of times. It's standing room only.
And now they're doing some stuff even on the Showboat Branson
They
Bow.
are. And they've got several guests that are going to be out there throughout the week doing, I think, a noon o'clock cruise. Or noon. Noon o'clock. Noon.
Noon o'clock.
That's fun.
That might be a new word. Is that a new word?
Let's make it a new word.
Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock.
I like that. Noonoclock.com. But here's the deal. You're a big Southern gospel music fan, and there's a lot of segments in Branson shows that have Southern gospel in it. And it's kind of a niche, but they've really taken this festival and made it a big event.
Yes, for sure.
So our next episode next month is...
We've got Jeff Johnson with the Shepherd of the Hills with us.
Yeah, and they're doing tons of stuff out there. He's going to tell us a lot about that. He's one of the new owners and also the general manager. So once again, another kind of a unique, different show that we've got going next week as well. So folks, if you're planning your Branson vacation, you need to go to ibranson.com, and those people can help you with shows, attractions, lodging, vacation packages. You can book it all online, or you can go and call them at 877-ENTERTAIN. And if you haven't been to Branson, you've got to come. We'll be back next week.